Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up ads in your game, and this is the first video in a series of 3 videos on how to do that. In this video we're going to do the initial setup of ads, and we're going to go through the quick start guide briefly, and then I'm going to demonstrate to you by using a type of ads called skippable ads on this game that I have now in front of me, to show you how to get it to work. Okay, so first thing we need to do is we need to go to the Unity website, and we can type in let's have a look, Unity ads code. Alright, and in the results we see this thing here which is called the quick start guide, Unity ads quick start guide. We're going to click that and it takes us through to the quick start guide. Okay, so in this guide it tells you in detail about how to get ads to work in your game. Okay, and I'm going to go through this quickly, taking the main points of it to get ads working in your game quickly and easily. Okay, now the first thing we need to do, it says here, is that we need to choose which platform we're building for. We go File, Build Settings, choose your platform. I've chosen Android and I've switched the platform to Android. Okay, you can see that at the top it says Android at the top of the screen. Good. Next thing it says to us to do is that we need to select an organization and create an ID in the Windows Services. Okay, so we go back into Unity, Window, Services, and you'll see this window here. Okay, now as you noticed here is that I've gone straight into my window here, which looks different to this here. That's because in preparation of this video I have already selected an organization and I've already created an ID. After you've done that, you will then see this window here, okay, which is Services, which is essentially the same as the window that I have in Unity 2017. Okay, now I need to say something at this point. We're using Unity 2017 in this video, but much of the code and the examples that I give will still be relevant, or should still be relevant, in previous versions of Unity, although you need to check that yourself. Okay, but I'm going to assume that you do have Unity 2017. Great. So in here it says we need to turn our ads on, so let's do that. Alright, so as you can see over here, I have ads and it's turned off, so I'm going to turn them on, and here we go. Alright, and in here we're going to use the slider and we're going to turn it on, and then the window looks like this. Okay, now something here you need to be aware of is test mode. Okay, so when we're developing our game we need to enable test mode. Don't forget that when you do finally finish your game and when you want to distribute it, you need to remember to turn off test mode. Okay, good. In advanced we have by default enable built-in ads extension. That's fine, you can leave that. Also notice that there's a button here, it says go to dashboard. Alright, so what is the dashboard? Well, and what does it do? Well, if we go down the page here, it talks about the ads dashboard. It may again looks not the same as what your dashboard does when you click that button, but essentially the ads dashboard will tell you how many adverts have been displayed in your game and how much money you have earned as a result of having ads in your game. Okay, good. You can also do something else in there, which is you can go to this section here and you can basically find your game in the Play Store, because I'm doing for Android, and then you can add your store details, and then your icon of your game will show up here, and then when these are all working properly, you know that your game is got the ads in and that everything's working properly in this dashboard. Alright, good. Okay, so let's come here back into Unity, and we're happy with this. We've turned our ads on, and we're going to go back to services. Everything's working well. Okay. Now, something I need to point out is that we do need to use code. Okay, and to get our ads to work, and in here they do give us some example code, but this code, as you'll notice here, is for rewarded ads. Okay, and today we're going to do skippable ads. We will come on to into rewarded ads in a third video, but today we're going to deal with skippable ads, and as you can see, you can't see any code for that there. Now, in previous versions of Unity, okay, they gave you something here in the ads section called code samples. So if we look at our one, we click our ads again, okay, wait for that to refresh, you can see that we don't have access to any code samples in Unity 2017. Now, luckily, I do have these code samples, which I'm going to show you now. Okay, and you can find these. You take a screenshot of these, because these are what we're going to use in these videos. Okay, so if you want to know where these came from, you can search on Unity for these, and I'm sure that you will be able to find them quite easily. Okay, but you can take a screenshot of that, and all right, off we go. Okay, so let's come back into here. We've enabled test mode, our ads are turned on, and it's all looking good. So we don't need to do anything else in there. We can come out of there, and what we need to do is we need to have a script, and we need to get these ads working. Well, the easiest way for me to show you how to activate these ads is to create a button. Okay, so when we press the button, we're going to display a skippable ad. So I've got a canvas here, and I'm going to go UI and button. Okay, and there's a button in the middle, and I'm going to put the name on here so that I don't become confused, is skippable ads. All right. Okay, so that's done there. Great. Okay, next thing we need to do is we need to get this button to show some skippable ads. Well, the best thing to do here is to create an empty and call it an ads manager. Okay, and this is where we're going to put our script, and we're going to make reference to it. I have previously made the script, and I'm going to drag that on, and we're going to go through it right now. Okay, good. So I double click on ads skip, and in mono you can see that I have this script. I'm going to undouble out this to make it active, because we have successfully set up the ads in services, so therefore we won't receive any errors. I need to save that, and let's have a quick look. Well, okay, it's a small script, but it's got some very important things in there. And at the top, if any time that you're putting ads into any code sheets, okay, you need to put at the top using Unity Engine advertisements. If you don't do this, they won't work. All right. Good. Next thing is, you can see we've got a small function called show ad. Okay, and it says like, if advertisement is ready, that means that if there's an advertisement ready to be played in your game, then show that advert. Okay, and again, looking at this script that I asked you to take a screenshot of, you can see that it is exactly the same, and that was what was given in the example scripts in previous versions of Unity. Okay, so that's where that's come from. Good. I haven't had to make any changes to it in any way. Alright, so again, yep, it's saved. We're going to come out of there. So how do we get our button to work? Well, the answer is that we need to connect the button to the script. So if we click our button here, we come down, we see, look at the bottom, it says on click, list is empty. We click the plus sign and we drag our ads manager in, and then inside there we're going to look for our script, ad script, which we've attached to the ads manager, and there it is, show ad. Okay, just to note for those who are new to this, to coding here, okay, it allows us to do that because it's a public, alright, public void. It means that we can access this piece of script from outside of this sheet. Alright, okay, good. So we now have a button, and we have attached this button to this script via the ads manager, which has the script attached to it. So if we save our project, file, save, and then we press play, and we wait a second, then we can go click skippable ads, and yes, our adverts appear. Okay, so as we can tell, we're using skippable ads, so we have the word skip. Right, so this means, as you're probably all aware, if people don't want to watch the whole of the advert, they can press skip and skip the advert. On the other side is a button called close, which obviously closes this advert window. And the great news is that at the bottom of this screen here it says everything seems to be working, and that's exactly what you need to see as well, okay, to be sure that it is working correctly. Just to show you, the skip will take you back here, and the close will take you back here. Okay, so we have successfully set up ads in the services window, and I have shown you how to easily set up skippable ads in the game. Remember here that I used the button to activate these skippable ads, but you can use anything you want, maybe some kind of event in the game, or however you wish. It's entirely up to you. Okay, good. So that's the end of this video, and as I said, this is video number 1 of 3, and in the next video is going to be timed ads. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something, and please subscribe, and see you in the next video.